What's up, everybody? It's the Omega Legend, and I have some new stills for Captain America Civil War and a couple of character reveals for you, so let's take a look at these. First up, we have Martin Freeman's character finally revealed to be Everett Ross. Finally, you know, Martin Freeman, guy from The Hobbit. Everybody wanted to know, is he gonna play Colonel Gyrick or whatever his name is? Nah, he's Everett Ross. The magazine, which you get the pictures from, is from Empire Magazine. They also reveal that Ross will be a part of a joint counter-terrorist center. What? That's what I'm talking about. Counter-terrorism, you know, counter that shit. Good shit. What terrorist though? Yeah, everybody forgot about Zemo. Because this movie's been rumored, well, not rumored, said to be a psychological thriller. Like, Winter Soldier was more of a political, this one's gonna be psychological. In the picture you see, I was gonna call him General Gyrick, Everett Ross standing there, a couple of bodyguards looking gunned up, bulletproof vest. Sharon Carter, I've not seen a lot with her in it, so it's nice to see something of her. I really want to know. I think she's gonna play more than just a love interest. I think she has a significant role. There's a reason why we haven't seen too much of her, but then again, that could also mean why we haven't seen too much of her. But yeah, Everett Ross finally confirmed. And I think in the comics he was some sort of ambassador or liaison, some sort of relations type person between Wakanda and America or something like that. And it kind of makes sense because there's also been a rumor that he'll show up in Black Panther. Now, if that's what his character really is, because I really don't know too much about Everett Ross, if that's his character, then let's just say he will show up in Black Panther. But let's take a look at some of these other photos like this. Let's take a look at Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch. Oh my God, do you see her hands? They're just glowing with hex powers. Wow, she's just looking gorgeous and deadly. Like, I want to go say hi, but I want to make sure she doesn't, you know, send anything into my head. I don't want spiders to come crawling out of my mouth and then everybody's looking at me like, it's just a dream. Okay, it's not real. She is looking dangerous. She's looking real Scarlet, real witchy. I'm actually liking her outfit compared to the Age of Ultron one. A cloak, a little bit of a corsetish look, leathery, hands still perfect, still looking very intimidating, to tell you the truth. I want to go near her, but not near her, not enough. I like this picture a lot. I'm just staring at her hands and then the evil glare. Next photo we got though, the Grillo Force has been unleashed. Finally, our first official, unless you count that little 3-second thing in the trailer, the original one, you could kind of see Crossbones. But our first official look at Crossbones, looking like a burnt badass. I mean, look at this guy. The mask looks a little different from what I remember from set photos. I don't remember the little cheekbones part being there. Maybe that's a different mask from reshoots, or maybe I just missed it. But either way, it looks really, really good. Like, you can tell that guy's not there to make cookies and save cats. He's there to fuck shit up. He's there to remind Cap about his Bucky, you know. And of course get revenge for dropping a building on his face. I definitely like this picture of Crossbones. He just looks incredible. Hopefully, if we get a new trailer, we'll get to see him in the trailer live action. I want to see him in motion. But yeah, there's our first look at Crossbones. Next up, we have the Falcon, you know, better yet, Sam Wilson, Steve Rogers, and T'Challa, all in civvies. This is not something I expected to see, but obviously you can't really be in costume 100% of the movie. But I'm taking a look at these guys, and it looks like T'Challa's not really like, yeah, we got him, you know, bag him and tag him. He's just sitting there like, okay, can we get through processing? I'm tired. This looks like one of those scenes where it was rumored that, you know, T'Challa is not necessarily on, he doesn't agree with everything about quote unquote Team Iron Man. He doesn't agree with the Accords 100%, but he's definitely not a fan of the Winter Soldier. I don't know, it doesn't seem like they're really at odds. It just seems like, whew, we had a long day, I just want to take a nap. I don't know, they look pretty stressed out. Next couple of pictures, we see Captain America with one of the Russo brothers. Don't ask me which one is which, because I don't know. I just know that they're Russo. They're Civil War directors, Winter Soldier directors, and Infinity War directors. They like war, apparently. But yeah, there you go. You know, just chilling on the wall, cup of something, Next up in some sort of, I'm guessing it's one of those, what do you call those? Oh, a Quinjet. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they're discussing a scene, motivation, some just hanging out. More set pictures of Cap staring at something in the distance. I don't know, but we will know. We will know May 8th, May 4th. Yeah, definitely. Another picture of the easy breezy Winter Soldier from the TV spot, staring down at something, a bunch of Winter Alps. Actually, the Winter Soldier outfit on, so I'm guessing this is some sort of flashback to a mission. I'm guessing that, because you don't see him really dressed like that throughout any other set pick, any other form of promotion that relates directly to Civil War. Like, when you see him running around, he's running around in civvies, red, kind of long sleeve. When he's in the trailer fighting Black Panther and running with Cap, he has a different sort of vest on. So I'm guessing this is a flashback towards a mission. Maybe a relapse memory he's thinking about. I don't know. Or he's telling a story about, yeah, this is when I got Stark. Yeah. Or something. Next up, we got Scarlet. Not the witch. The Johansson. Yeah, she's about to take somebody down. It looks like it's about to hurt. He's on the floor like, don't hit. I don't know. She's doing something. She's about to knock. He's knocked out. If he's not, he will be. Next, we see her like doing some sort of heel dancing. What are those dancers from Ireland called? I don't know. I don't remember. But she's doing something. She's on top of a car, and somebody's looking at her like, yo, please move. Traffic. There's no need for you to be dancing on my car. Yeah, it's nice to see some ScarJo. Civvies, probably in the early scenes in whatever part of Africa they're in when everything goes to shit. Definitely. She's probably undercover, her incognito, because she's not really widowed up. Then another still from which we saw from the first trailer, just War Machine and maskless Tony Stark just staring off into the distance at something that they do not approve of, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, Tony Stark is not getting rid of that black eye. He's not. That's not going anywhere. I'm guessing he's gonna get punched in that one eye consistently. I just wonder, is that a Winter Soldier? Is that a Bucky, or is that a Steve fist? We shall see. We shall see. And they released a little subscribers cover. I guess if you are already subscribed to Empire, you get this exclusive badass cover of like a half shield, half mask. I actually think this cover is really amazing. It's a badass cover. I want it as a poster. I actually like the other one better simply because it's just of the comic itself, like the cover of the Civil War comic. So I gotta be biased, but to be honest, both covers are really badass. Like, both of them can really be posters on my wall. They could be my shirts, actually. They can be me. Anyway, another character reveal, which I did not see coming, but makes for an interesting bit of news. Pepper Potts is confirmed to appear in Captain America Civil War. Where have you been, Potts? Or Pepper, whatever you want to be called, miss. Because she wasn't in Avengers 2. She was just non-existent. They made a little joke about that during the party scene. You know, but she's just, where have you been? How you doing? You and Tony still together? I don't know. She's in there. It also comes with a quote, you know, the consequences of Civil War will have an even more significant impact than the Winter Soldier. In Civil War, we're going to change the Marvel Cinematic Universe's psychology, and it's an extreme shift. He added, the Winter Soldier was a political thriller. This is a psychological thriller. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. Psychological. I don't need you getting in my brain, okay? Whenever I hear psychological thriller, I feel like a movie is gonna treat me like the Scarabs treated that one Egyptian guy from The Mummy. You know, when he was picking him off the wall, he thought it was like gold, crawled up his stomach and into his brain. He's running around the hallway. That's what I think of. I don't know. Don't psychological me. No, I'm just, yeah. You do whatever you want, Marvel. You do whatever you want. Also adds a very controversial ending. Now, if you know about the Civil War and how it ends, and what everybody's assuming, then you know what that means. I'm definitely not getting into that, because if you do not want to know spoilers, stay away from that. Because if it means what I think it means, It is a very controversial thing, and it adds so many layers to the universe, let alone just this movie story itself. But yeah, Pepper Potts. I'm guessing for an emotional trigger from Tony. She has to have a real significant thing. Like, it's got to be some sort of emotional pull for Tony. Maybe to sit there and say you're doing something wrong. Maybe she adds another layer to the, you know, the strife, to have audience like, I'm Team Iron Man, I'm Team Cap, I'm glad I'm not in that universe. You know, you don't know. But yeah, there you go, Pepper Potts. And that's all they really have released as of right now. In my opinion, every one of these pictures just hypes the hell out of me for Civil War. I'm really anticipating trailer 2 now. Supposedly Entertainment Weekly has a little, well, not supposedly, the cast is going to be on there tomorrow. Maybe a trailer, I don't know. Last time Empire released this many pics for something, you know, Dawn of Justice, whenever they did that, there was a trailer like right around the corner. So maybe the trailer won't be tomorrow. Maybe we might get some clips tomorrow. We don't know. But what I do know is the movie is 3 months out, almost 2 months out, but let's just say 3. And all we have is one trailer and a TV spot. Get ready for Civil War promo to be ramped up. I mean, we are going to be getting photos, details, trailers, and everything. So if you're not subscribed, you want to subscribe to me, because I'm going to bring you all of that. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, thumbs up, comment what you think about these pictures below. And once again, subscribe, so that way I can bring you all things Civil War, all things Cap, all things Teams Crossbones, whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching. And until next time, I'll catch y'all later.